afternoon. Big day over here at Ancestral RV. Shaun and Lauren and I are going to install their new composting toilet. For those of you who know, we've had a composting toilet since we hit the road and absolutely love it. The manufacturer of ours, which is called Seahead, is no longer in business. And these guys went with one called Oboe, so I'm excited to see how it may be similar but also different from ours. I'll show you here what we're going to do. So we finished up the install of the Oboe composting toilet yesterday. We needed to make a few modifications. We had to lift it off of the ground so that the tube could run underneath it to go into the black tank, so that the urine diverter worked correctly, but it's working great. There it is. You can see we built a little platform on the bottom to give it a little more clearance so that it could go down. We also built this extension onto the counter for a little bit of extra storage. So we ran the electrical to the back of the composting toilet. We were able to run it into the wall, up the wall, and up to the little fart fan power up here. So, project accomplished. The cabinet that we built next to the bed. As you can see, we're going to, or Shaun and Lauren are going to add a dresser there or some type of piece of furniture. You're going to paint that side, but yeah. So we had removed the cabinets from over here, put them over here, and then built this cabinet. Let me show you what that looks like inside. Good morning. It's an exciting day and a sad day. We are actually headed out to go on a hike with Coral Reagan, Lauren, Aiden, and Michelle, or I am. And but we have to say goodbye to Chris and Courtney from Minimalish. They are headed out this morning to their next destination up near Lake Havasu. So I just wanted to show you their rig as they're getting ready to depart. We had a great time hanging out with them for the last 2 weeks. And they had just hit the road like 3 days before they got here, so we were the first stop and have had a blast hanging out with them. So we're going on a hike today, and we're going to take you there too, hopefully. We'll see. Our goal is always, as always, not to get lost. We made it out to the trailhead. Fingers crossed, guys. This, if we are successful at staying on trail, which I'm not going to even have a false sense of confidence, this will be the first trail that we stay on out of the last 5. So we're here with Coral Reagan, Lauren, Aiden, Michelle, and the dogs, Dagny and Loki, and we are doing Box Canyon Wash and the Petroglyph Trail. It's just outside of kind of Yuma proper, just east off the Foothills Parkway. You can kind of see down there, we just park basically in a neighborhood, and we hike this first section up this ATV trail. And we're hopeful that we're going to stay on trail and you guys won't get another lost hiking video with Kyle. We're at 0.7 miles and we are still on trail. Can you believe it? Maybe today's our lucky day. We'll see. We made it successfully. Stop number 1, Box Canyon. Let me show you. Looks like this is a camping area here for maybe ATVers. Unfortunately, there's like clay discs from target shooting. There's an old washing machine lid and stuff down here that somebody just hauled out here and shot up with a gun and then left here. And there's broken glass everywhere. It's like no wonder these places are going to get closed down. You can see the shotgun shells here in the fire pit. Come on, people. All right, we're on our way back. We're going to hike back towards the trailhead, and we're going to take the offshoot to go up to the petroglyphs. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully, we can follow this since we just came this way. So, I just thought I'd update everyone on some other RV-related items. Originally, we're going to leave here next Tuesday, but we've decided to stay an extra week before we start heading east. Kind of the scrambling part of the end of the trail up to the petroglyphs. I'll show you where everyone's at. There's Michelle up there, and Dagny and Loki are somewhere up there. Lauren's making her way with Aiden on her back. Coral and Reagan are chugging along, kicking some butt. So yeah, we talked to a family that was hiking back this direction. They kind of told us what to look for when we get up here. I guess there's a like a tank, like a water tank, where sometimes it's filled with water. It's currently not, they said, but up at above that area to the right, I think, is where you can see the petroglyphs. So we got at least some indication of what direction to look when we get up here. We made it to the end. Lauren and Coral waited down there. Just a lot safer for them as far as going back down, because this was quite a bit of bouldering with some really big steps. And Coral's got a bum ankle from an ankle injury not too long ago. And Lauren's obviously carrying Aiden. But we did find the petroglyphs, so we're going to show you. Let me get over there. You can see them over there on that wall there. I'm going to zoom in. I'll probably use my phone and get a closer video of it and insert it there as well. But you can see a sun, maybe some mountains, what appears to be like maybe a goat or a dog or a cow or something. We've got a little man, what I'm guessing is maybe a river, so it's pretty sweet. We've got about a half-mile left on the trail, and I am proud to say, outside of maybe 4 or 5 steps that were off trail, we never got lost, never officially lost. We have broken the jinx. So, hiking with the shores is back on. If you're interested, let me know. Hit us up in the comments section. We'd love to meet up with you and hike. We'll even let you lead, since we've got a history of maybe not always staying on trail. But we'll kind of interview everybody once we get back to the car and see what their thoughts on the hike are.
We got our movement in today. A little over 3-mile hike here. And first time we didn't get lost on a hike. So I'm going to do some post-hike interviews.
Okay, post-hike interview. Coral, what do you think? This is your first hike with the shores where we didn't get lost. What are your thoughts? You and Reagan.
No, it was great. It was great. We didn't get lost.
This is our first hike with the shores, period. So we were expecting to get lost.
And we did not. We're kind of disappointed.
You really let me down.
No,
sorry about that.
It was great, and great company, great hike. Beautiful day. What's not to love?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's ask Lauren, what are your thoughts? Because you got lost with us last time.
I second everything they said. It's a fun time with the shores regardless, but great trail too. It was really fun.
Yeah, and the dogs loved it too.
Yeah.
Dagny and Loki.
Thanks to Kyle and Michelle for always helping us, especially me with little Aiden, get up and down the trails. And it's kind of like we were talking about with community. You just help each other out, you're there for each other, and it's exactly the same at camp or out on trail. It's just a really good time.
So a little bit of information about this trail that we didn't know coming is that we parked, if you can see behind me, we parked off the road on the gravel because there is a sign that says limited use area. And there's really no sign that tells you exactly where to park. We know that we're entering public lands. There's a sign also that says that. But a nice passerby waved me down and said that we are to park parallel to the road. Let me turn you around and I'll show you.
So that's what they said to do if we come back in the future, is to park parallel along the road.
So it's always nice when you can get a little tidbit like that from the locals.